The 908 Long Beach's culinary gem with an ambience that could cure a hangover. Step into the 908, where the ambience is so chill, it's like walking into a warm bathrobe on a rainy day. The friendly staff greets you like you're their long-lost cousin who just won the lottery, minus the awkward hug. The menu reads like a culinary poem, with dishes that dance off the tongue with pure delight. The calamari, for instance, is so crispy, it's like eating a tiny, crunchy ocean that doesn't talk back. And the mussels. They're like miniature seafood sirens, luring you in with their savory sauce and whispering, "Come hither, my love." The steak. Oh, my meaty goodness. It's cooked to perfection, with a crust that could put a bear to shame. And that chimichurri sauce. It's like a party in your mouth, with a special invitation for your taste buds. But here's the real kicker, the service. Our server, Daniel, was a superhero in a bow tie. He was so attentive, it was like he had a sixth sense for when our drinks needed a refill or our food was dangerously close to going cold. Now, here's where the funny kicks in. I ordered their famous prime rib dip, which the menu described as having roasted bone marrow. I'm all for adventure, but let's just say the bone marrow turned out to be a glorified bone tooth. It was like biting into the doorstep of some ancient caveman. But hey, don't let that deter you. The 908 is a culinary gem that's worth a visit, bone marrow snafu or not. Just remember to bring your appetite and a sense of humor. After all, life's too short to eat boring food in a stuffy atmosphere. So, next time you're in Long Beach, swing by the 908 and prepare for a dining experience that will leave you humming good times all the way to your car or the nearest ice cream shop if the bone marrow incident is still haunting you. Yo, beautiful Brussels, and a burger that will make you quack with delight. Attention all foodies. If your taste buds are craving a culinary adventure, then the Oboe Kitchen Roof Tap in Long Beach has the perfect recipe for you. Star of the show, Brussels sprouts 100,010. Get ready for the Brussels sprouts of your dreams. These crispy delights are like the Mona Lisa of vegetables, a masterpiece that will leave you speechless. With a balsamic glaze so sweet, you'll wonder if you've been transported to Candyland. Duck pappardelle, quack, quack exceptional. The duck pappardelle is a masterpiece that will make your taste buds sing like opera stars. The delicate duck confit dances perfectly with the rich mushroom sauce. It's a symphony of flavors that will have you quaking with delight. Black and blue burger, a carnivore's nirvana calling all burger enthusiasts. The black and blue burger is a juicy, flavorful masterpiece. The patty is so tender, you'll swear it's hugging your mouth. And with the blue cheese crumbles, bacon, and caramelized onions, it's like a party in your mouth. A party that will end in a satisfied burp. Short rib, a presidential meat treat. The short rib is like the steak of royalty. It's so tender, you could cut it with a feather or a butter knife. And the rich, flavorful sauce will make you want to take a presidential bite out of the plate. Service with a smile and a spritz of mimosa. The service at the Oboe is impeccable. The servers are so attentive, they'll know when your water glass needs a refill before you even do. And if you're lucky, they might even sprinkle a little mimosa in your champagne flute just to brighten up your day. Bonus points for the rooftop if you're not too stuffed from the Brussels sprouts. Head up to the rooftop for a breathtaking view of the downtown lights. It's like having a Michelin star meal with a side of free entertainment. Parking, a game of chance. Be prepared to embark on a parking adventure. It's like a scavenger hunt, except the treasure is a spot for your car. But hey, at least you'll get some exercise before indulging in these culinary delights. So there you have it, the lowdown on the Oboe Kitchen Roof Tap. If you're looking for a night of exceptional food, impeccable service, and perhaps a parking lot scavenger hunt, then this is your spot. Just be sure to make reservations, or else you'll be left quacking for a table. Amatoli, the Lebanese spot that'll make you say, Allah Akbar, this food is bomb. Yo, fam, listen up, I've got the scoop on this Lebanese joint called Anatoly in Long Beach that's like a Middle Eastern party in your mouth. First off, their pita is so fresh, it's like it just jumped out of a hot tub. And their six-way mezza. It's like a Mediterranean buffet that'll make you forget all about your diet. That fried kib. It's so good, I'd hire it as my personal bodyguard. Now, let's talk about their tabbouleh. It's so refreshing, it's like a cool breeze on a hot summer day. And their cucumber yogurt mezza. It's the perfect side dish to anything fried or grilled. It's like the Beyoncé of dips, it goes with everything. But wait, there's more. Their spicy garlic chicken is the perfect combination of spicy and savory, and it comes with rice that's so fluffy, you'll think you're eating clouds. And their amatoli mixed mashawi. It's like a meat lover's paradise. 4 different kebabs, all so tender and juicy. It'll make you wonder if you've died and gone to kebab heaven. Now, let's talk about the service. Lily, our waitress, was the real MVP. She was more attentive than a cat stalking a laser pointer. She gave us the best food and wine recommendations, and she even left us with a smile that would make the sun jealous. The only downside: the prices. It's like buying a Lamborghini for your taste buds. But hey, when the food is this good, who cares about a few extra bucks? So, next time you're craving some fire Middle Eastern food, hit up Amatoli. Just be prepared to leave with a full belly and a smile on your face. Peace out. Kin Long Beach, where the pad thai packs a punch and the waiter has an attitude. Yo, foodies, gather round for the lowdown on Kin Long Beach. This Thai joint's like a nightclub meets a massage parlor. It's fancy, but you're still gonna get a foot rubbed. First off, let's talk food. Their spicy pad thai. Holy mother of flavor explosions. It's like a party in your mouth, and the medium spice will make you sweat without making you cry. Plus, the portions are so big, you'll be eating it for days. Pro tip, bring some pants with an elastic waistband. Their avocado roll is a crowd pleaser too. It's like a sushi roll, but with an avocado that's as ripe as Kim Kardashian's rear end. But hold your horses, because the tenderloin salad is a bit of a disappointment. The beef was tougher than a $2 steak, and the salad was about as exciting as watching grass grow. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the service. The guy at the front has an attitude that could make a professional wrestler blush. It's like he's always on the verge of yelling, "Get out of here, kid." But even so, the rest of the staff are pretty good. They're like the Dalai Lama compared to the front guy. Speaking of service, don't expect much cutlery. They basically throw a fork and spoon at you and say, "Deal with it." And if you ask for chopsticks, prepare to wait longer than the line at Disneyland. But hey, don't let the service issues or the occasional tough steak ruin your night. Kin Long Beach is still a solid choice for some tasty Thai. Just be sure to bring your own chopsticks, a Kevlar vest for the front guy, and your appetite. Because you're gonna need it. Yo, check it out. The breakfast bar in Long Beach is the bomb. It's like going to church, but instead of your sins getting washed away, you're eating bacon that'll cure all your worries. Their pancakes are so fluffy, they'll make you feel like you're floating on a cloud of breakfasty goodness. The omelets are so packed with flavor, they'll have you questioning why you've been eating at other breakfast joints all your life. Now, I ain't gonna lie, some folks have said the burritos can be a bit lacking in the sausage department. But hey, it's like with your favorite rapper, sometimes they drop a weak track, but you still love them for the classics. As for the ambience, it's like a diner on steroids. You got the classic vibe, but with a modern twist. And the patio. It's like chillin' in the backyard of your best friend who happens to be a world-class chef. Plus, the staff is so friendly, they'll make you feel like you're a regular even if you're just stopping by for a quick bite. So come on down to the breakfast bar in Long Beach, and prepare to have your breakfast mind blown. Just don't forget to bring a spare pair of napkins, cause you're gonna need 'em. Saint Second, where the service is divine and the food is fit for a Pope Yelpsters, prepare for a culinary epiphany at Saint Second in Long Beach. This holy heaven of gluttony boasts an attentive service staff that's so prompt, they'll make the Vatican's Swiss Guard seem like a bunch of lazy slackers. Feast your eyes upon their colossal shrimp, so gargantuan it'll make Moses' 10 Commandments look like a to-do list. And for the young ones or those with appetites of a hummingbird, their macaroni and cheese is a revelation that'll turn even the pickiest eater into a pasta-loving convert. Just be warned, these kid-sized portions are fit for a giant, so don't plan on a second helping of their divine mushroom-infused adult version unless you're ready to do some serious penance. Now, let's talk about the ambience. Think ecclesiastical chic meets industrial minimalism. It's like dining in a sleek cathedral with a dash of hipster flair. And if you're prone to clumsy spills like this reviewer, fear not. The staff will descend upon you like a swarm of cherubim, mopping up your iced tea flood and making you feel like the most important clumsy oaf in the world. But here's where things get a little dicey. According to one disgruntled Yelper, the steak and frites was so salty, it could have cured an entire herd of pigs. But then again, maybe they just left it in the salt mine a little too long. And while the drinks may be heavenly, they come with a price tag that'll make you question if you're dining with saints or the Pope himself. Overall, Saint Second is a culinary paradise where the service is impeccable and the food is largely divine. Just be sure to bring extra cash for the overpriced drinks and don't risk any overly salty dishes unless you want to start your own salt mine. Remember, it's a restaurant, not a chapel. Yo, peep this. Nick's on Second, a spot that's straight fire. They'll hit you with that reservations recommended line, but trust me, it's worth the wait like a DMV for a Rolls Royce. Step in and it's like a VIP party for your taste buds. The server's on point, breaking down the menu specials like a rap battle. You get a gin and tonic that's so smooth, you'll wonder if they're pouring it from the fountain of youth. Their clam chowder. Holy moly. It's like a velvet cuddle for your insides. And the prime rib dip. It's like a mouth-watering dance between a juicy slice of beef and a tender bun. The ojas is so rich, you'll be soaking your fries in it like a champ. Now, let's talk about their rib plate. It's like they took a whole cow, slapped it on a plate, and said, "Feast, my friend." The meat falls off the bone like a TLC reunion. It's so tender, you can practically chew it with your eyebrows. But wait, it gets better. Their service is so slick, it'll make you wonder if they're telepathic. They'll refill your drinks faster than a fire hydrant on the 4th of July. And when you're done with that scrumptious butter cake, they'll bring you hot hand towels like you're royalty. Now, here's the catch. Parking is like a real-life game of hungry hippos. But don't stress, just give yourself extra time to hunt for a spot. It's totally worth it for all that mouth-watering goodness. Trust me, this spot is the real deal. It's like a symphony for your taste buds, a party for your stomach, and a stand-up comedy show for your funny bone. So grab your crew, make a reservation, and get ready to chow down like it's the last meal before a zombie apocalypse. Peace out, players. Y'all, the attic in Long Beach is the real deal. I was starving like a crackhead in a blizzard, but when I stepped into this joint, it was like the gates of flavor heaven swung open and embraced me like a long-lost brother. The menu is a comedian's dream. I ordered the pasta alla pasanska, but I'm pretty sure they meant pasta alla hallelujah. It was so good, I could have baptized my soul in the sauce. The staff is straight out of central casting for a sitcom. They're like the Migos from Cheers, but with a West Coast chill. I had this one server named J-Lo, and she was so sweet, I almost asked her to marry me on the spot. Sorry, honey, it's just a joke. But let's talk about the ambience. It's like a cozy attic that got a makeover straight from Architectural Digest. The lighting is dim and romantic, but don't worry, you won't need a flashlight to find your food. Overall, the attic is a comedy club for your taste buds. It's the kind of place where you go in hungry and leave with a satisfied belly and a face that says, "Dave Chappelle, move over." There's a new comedian in town. Ellie's, where a dreamy night and a parking nightmare collide. My fellow gastronomes, prepare your taste buds for a celestial culinary adventure at Ellie's in Long Beach. This charming establishment serves up handcrafted pasta that will make the gods of Italy weep with joy. But hold your horses there, my foodie friends. Before you dash in for a heavenly bite, be warned, parking is a cruel mistress here. You'll dance the limbo with your car, dodging parked behemoths like a matador facing an angry bull. Fear not, my intrepid gourmet. If all else fails, just park in that forbidden red zone. Trust me, it's like playing Russian roulette with your wheels. But hey, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Once you've navigated the parking predicament, step into Ellie's warm embrace. The cozy ambience will make you feel like you've stepped back in time to someone's hip grandmother's dining room. The staff at Ellie's, my oh my. They're as friendly and knowledgeable as a bunch of foodie librarians. They'll guide you through the menu like a sommelier leading a blind wine tasting. Let's talk about the food, shall we? The handmade pastas are a work of art, each one a masterpiece. The gnocchi is so pillowy, it'll make you forget those awkward teenage years. And the steak. Oh, the steak. It's like a tender caress for your taste buds, leaving you wondering if you've died and gone to food heaven. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the service. Brace yourself, my patient diners, because it can be a bit on the leisurely side. Don't fret, though. Just relax, sip on some vino, and soak up the ambience. It's like a slow dance with your food, but without the awkward sweaty palms. In conclusion, Ellie's is a must-try for any food enthusiast. Just remember to park at your own risk, prepare for a leisurely dining experience, and brace yourself for a taste sensation that will leave you dancing the waltz on the way out. On at it, my ravenous readers. The local spot, where the food's good and the dogs are happier than your ex. If you're looking for a place to take your dog for a bite to eat, the local spot is the place to be. They've got a dog-friendly outdoor patio that's perfect for letting your furry friends stretch their legs and make some new pals. And the food's not bad either. I mean, it's not gonna win any Michelin stars or anything, but it's solid. The banana pancakes are fluffy and delicious, the breakfast burritos are packed with flavor, and the coffee is strong enough to wake up the dead. The omelets are pretty good too, although I gotta say, I've had better. But the home fries are to die for. They're like crispy mashed potatoes, but better. Now, a few words about the service. It can be a little slow at times, but hey, who cares? You're there to relax and enjoy the vibe. And the staff is super friendly and attentive, so they'll make sure you're taken care of. Overall, the local spot is a great place to go for a casual meal with friends or family. Just be prepared to wait a bit if you go during peak hours. But trust me, it's worth it. Your taste buds and your dog will thank you. Country Kitchen in Long Beach, where the food is as southern as the hosts, and you'll leave with a belly full of laughter and gravy. Imagine a cozy corner cafe, like your grandma's kitchen, but with better biscuits and a livelier atmosphere. That's Country Kitchen in a nutshell. The menu is like a southern symphony, with hits like the banana pancakes that make you dance, and the country fried steak that'll have you yearning for joy. The gravy, oh the gravy, is a smooth and savory masterpiece that'll turn even the most hardened Yankee into a biscuit-loving rebel. But the real stars of the show are the staff. They're a lively bunch that'll greet you with a smile that could melt the Mississippi River. They'll refill your coffee faster than a hummingbird on Red Bull, and they'll always have a joke or two up their sleeve. One time, I asked for extra gravy on my biscuits, and the server brought me a bucket of it, complete with a tiny paddly boat for me to row around in. Talk about southern hospitality. But don't be fooled by the fun and games. These folks also know their food. The portions are generous enough to feed a family of buffalo, and the prices are so reasonable, you'll wonder if you accidentally wandered into a dollar store. So, if you're looking for a taste of the South without having to drive all the way to Dixie, head on over to Country Kitchen in Long Beach. Just remember to bring your appetite and your sense of humor, because you'll be using both of them a lot. Are you ready for a culinary adventure that will transport you to the heart of Colombia without the need for a passport? Welcome to Selva in Long Beach, a restaurant that will tantalize your taste buds and leave you craving more. Picture this, Colombian street food elevated to an art form, with dishes that will make your mouth water just thinking about them. Start off with the buñuelos, golden brown dough balls that are so delicious, you'll feel like you're sipping coffee in the streets of Bogotá. And trust me, you'll want to come back for their happy hour, where you can sample a variety of these Colombian delights while catching up with friends or family. Now, let's talk about the main event. The menu here is a testament to the culinary skills of the chefs at Selva. But here's a friendly warning. If you're a Colombian over the age of 40 who prefers your steak overcooked, you might want to bring a microwave with you. Just kidding. But seriously, the kitchen here knows how to cook meat to perfection. Now, let's talk about the atmosphere. As soon as you step inside Selva, you'll be greeted by friendly staff who will make you feel like you're part of the family. The restaurant's ambience is best described as lively and crowded, but don't worry, it's all part of the charm. And if you're lucky, you might even catch a glimpse of Nancy, one of the most amazing waitresses you'll ever meet. Overall, Selva is a restaurant that truly deserves its place among the best in Long Beach. It's a place where you can experience the flavors of Colombia, enjoy top-notch service, and have a memorable dining experience. So next time you're craving some Colombian cuisine, don't hesitate to visit Selva. Just make sure to book a reservation, because this place gets packed. Like restaurant by the backyard, where the food is so good you'll forget your own name but not the password to your Wi-Fi. Let's talk about the BBQ. It's like a dance between flavor and your taste buds, and they're both wearing their dancing shoes. The pulled pork is so tender, it could make a pillow feel jealous. And the brisket. Let's just say it's a beefy hug for your mouth. But they don't stop at BBQ. The salads are like a party in your bowl, with flavors that do the Macarena. And the sandwiches. They're the kind that make you wonder why you ever bothered with regular bread. And let's not forget the service. It's like having a personal cheerleader for your dining experience. They're so friendly, you'll start wondering if they're your long-lost cousins. Now, let's talk about the atmosphere. It's like a cozy hug from a teddy bear with a side of gourmet food. It's small and intimate, but in a good way, like when you're trapped in an elevator with a supermodel. The only downside, it's so good, you might start to crave it like it's your favorite addiction. But hey, at least it's a delicious addiction, right? So, if you're looking for a dining experience that will make you forget your own name but not your Wi-Fi password, then Malk Restaurant by the Backyard is your spot. Just be prepared for your taste buds to do their electric slide. Yo, check it out. I stumbled upon this swanky joint called Wood Salt Tavern in Long Beach, and let me tell you, it's no joke. First off, the vibes are on point. The music's bumping, the lighting's dim, and the seats are comfy as a baby's trousseau. I walked in feeling like a regular Joe, but I left feeling like a coked-up Jay-Z. The menu is like a rap battle between Italian and American classics. You got your chicken palm talking smack, and your burger and fries coming at you with a whole lot of swagger. I ordered the chicken palm, and let me tell you, that red vodka sauce was singing like Mariah Carey. The chunks of chicken were so juicy and tender, I was tempted to start a petition to ban forks and knives. Now, let's talk service. The staff is like a squad of sommeliers with attitude. They're friendly as a Labrador on Molly, knowledgeable as a Wikipedia page, and smooth as James Earl Jones narrating a nature documentary. They even gave me a free birthday sundae without a song, making me question if I'm actually 37 or just a really convincing preteen. The drinks menu is a symphony of flavors. I sipped on a gingerberry mocktail that tasted like a tropical vacation in a glass. It was so refreshing, I almost forgot I wasn't actually on a beach somewhere. Now, here's the catch. You might want to bring your credit card to this joint. It's not cheap, but hey, you get what you pay for. This ain't no Chuck E. Cheese. It's the culinary equivalent of a VIP lounge at a Drake concert. Overall, Wood Salt Tavern is the spot where you go to impress your date, celebrate a major accomplishment, or just embrace your inner foodie. Just make sure you don't order everything on the menu at once, unless you're looking to end up like that dude in Jaws who got dragged out to sea by a giant squid. Peace out. Heritage, the Michelin star that will make you say, "Holy cup!" Step into Heritage, Long Beach's first Michelin-starred restaurant, where the food is impeccable and the kitchen is so open concept, you'll feel like you're cooking in their cozy living room. Start your culinary journey with the amberjack crudo, a dish that's so smooth, you'll swear it's been blessed by a dolphin priest. The sweet pineapple sauce and jalapeno slices dance in harmony, creating a flavor party that would make even a grouch smile. Move on to the scallop, cooked to perfection with a texture so tender, you'll wonder if they've been massaged by the seven dwarves. The prime ribeye cap is a carnivore's dream, charred just right and so juicy, you'll want to change your name to steak for the rest of the night. Don't miss the blood orange froyo, a dessert so refreshing, it's like sipping on the Caribbean breeze in your backyard pool. But be warned, the peanut butter praline tart is like a heavyweight boxer that's taken one too many blows to the head. It's not a heavyweight, and it's not particularly special. So gather your taste buds for a night of culinary adventure at Heritage. Just be prepared to fork over a few clams at $200 per person. It's not exactly a Taco Tuesday, but hey, who needs tacos when you can have crudo that makes you question your sanity? Greetings, fellow foodies. Prepare yourself for a culinary expedition to La Parroquia Osteria, where the ambience is relaxed, the wine flows like a Roman fountain, and the bread is, well, just bread. Imagine a lively atmosphere where you're greeted like a long-lost relative from the old country. Don't be surprised if they break out the tambourines and serenade you with that some more. But don't get too caught up in the festivities. Remember, it's Italy, where servers take their time. You could sit there for hours sipping wine and wondering if you ordered food or just imagined it. Speaking of food, let's talk about the lasagna. It's like a cozy sweater on a cold night, comforting, familiar, but nothing to write home about. The carbonara and sausage pasta dishes. Let's just say they had the personality of a wet noodle. Now, the pizza. It's like a Neapolitan beauty queen, crispy crust, cheesy goodness, and toppings that dance on your palate. Be warned though, it might arrive at the speed of a glacier, so don't plan on a quick refuel. And if you're craving a hot dessert, just remember that in Italy, even the espresso likes to take a siesta. But hey, who needs warm desserts when you can have cold affogato and cream brulee that would make a polar bear shiver? It's like the culinary equivalent of an ice bucket challenge. And all this for the modest price of a small Ferrari. But remember, you get what you pay for except for the bread. That's just there to tease you. So, if you're looking for a relaxed, authentic Italian experience where the food is a hit or miss, the service is a marathon, and the prices are fit for a Roman emperor, then La Parroquia Osteria is your Colosseum of culinary delights. Just don't forget your sweater, the good book, and a spare tire for your appetite. Ciao for now. Ubuntu, the greatest neighborhood cafe in Long Beach. My fellow diners, prepare yourselves for a journey to the culinary promised land, where every meal is a symphonic masterpiece and the staff will treat you like the star of their own show. Welcome to Ubuntu, the greatest neighborhood cafe in Long Beach. It's like a hidden oasis, nestled in the heart of the city like a diamond in the rough. You might have to search a bit to find it, but trust me, it's worth the treasure hunt. Upon arrival, you'll be greeted by a cast of characters that could have walked straight out of a Robin Williams movie. They'll offer you a drink at the well-stocked bar that makes you think you're on a tropical vacation, even though you're just in Long Beach. Ordering is a breeze, with a simple yet elegant numbering system that allows you to order from anywhere. You'll have your food in no time, zipper-dee-doo-dah. The menu is a culinary symphony, with dishes that range from simple pleasures to mind-blowing creations. The prices may be a bit higher than your average Joe's, but remember folks, you get what you pay for. And at Ubuntu, you're paying for the finest ingredients, prepared with love and skill. But what truly sets Ubuntu apart is its commitment to making you feel like family. The staff will greet you with hugs and smiles, and they'll even sing happy birthday to you in four-part harmony if you're lucky. And if you're feeling a little chilly, they'll bring you a blanket and a heater to keep you cozy. And where else can you enjoy your meal while overlooking a picturesque lagoon? Sure, it's not the ocean, but it's still pretty darn impressive. Circle of life. So, whether you're looking for a quick bite or a leisurely feast, Ubuntu is the place to be. Just be prepared to pay a little extra for the privilege, but remember, hakuna matata.